Hello there, this is Anonymous Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading. So this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific. So please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. I had a dream. I have many. But I really feel like this one has something to do with emotional cleansing. Okay. The parakeets be parakeeting outside. Yeah. And then this card was wedged in some other deck while I was cleaning up the desk, and it's forgiveness. And then I had to think here about how forgiveness is not really for others, it's for ourselves. And I got this energy of someone who feels like a person owes them an apology. And then I got this other hit that whether that person apologizes or not, you should forgive them anyway. Okay, so that's for someone here, because I feel like there's like this resentment that a person is holding on to. In my dream, a lot of creative expression took place. So I don't know if there's an artist among us, who uses their art as an emotional outlet. I got that as well. And I don't know, it was very deep, y'all. This dream made me think. Okay, so for some of you guys are cleansing your energy, letting go of what was. Okay, I'm gonna put this back here. I'm gonna get a few of these. I felt it. Justice is coming, and come home to yourself. So with justice is coming, that's kind of what I meant with this level of resentment for a situation that was probably really unfair. I feel like a person here has been waiting for things to balance out in their life, or for them to physically see evidence of some kind of balance take place where they were dealt a dirty hand by another person. I'm not sure, but I feel that someone wants justice. With come home to yourself, I feel like that's kind of what I meant with figuring what that balance is within you, not necessarily external to you. So if someone did you wrong, right, it throws you off balance in some way. And how you regain that balance is in many ways through forgiveness, okay? Because I also got this energy of someone who doesn't really believe in apologies, okay? It's like, what's the apology without the change, right? You can be your own knight. You can save yourself from whatever that is inside of you. You don't necessarily need an apology to save you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So how does one come home to oneself? I feel like meditation does that. It's also an energy of, you know, what do I like to do? What sparks my interest? How can I understand myself better? How can I go through those layers of me? Yeah. Somebody here could wear hand-me-downs when they go to bed. Kind of looks like that to me. I feel like I'm gonna sweat. I don't know why, I'm like really hot. And I don't see my fanner. Five of Cups. Oh, here we go. Oh gosh, yes. Because I don't turn the air conditioning on. I don't know why. I got real staticky when I did that. So the Five of Cups, yes. Somebody here could be upset. There's something that they wanted to have come to pass that is not, or it hasn't materialized yet. This is also a card of regrets. Why do I also feel like this is a person who envisioned the Ten of Cups here? It's like, I really wanted this to be the case. And for some of you, there's not much you can do about it. For others of you, you can. But I feel there's an energy here that's upset because they either saw a future with somebody, they either expected something emotionally fulfilling to last, okay? But I keep hearing justice comes when one lets go. Yes. I don't know why. This is definitely an emotional connection. I have the Lovers behind it. But someone is upset, obviously, about a connection that they thought would stand the test of time. I can't make it up. It's like, I wanted to marry this person. I wanted to have it all with this person. You see these cards, and this is the main energy. Wow. And there's a level of confusion. Like, was this really what it was meant to be? I wonder what brought this here. It's like, this is something they prayed about. It's like, I had positive intentions for this to work out. The cups are spilt over. There's emotional disappointment here. And the why is because they were in love. They really thought this person represented a soulmate of a sorts, right? And now they're confused. With the Star, I feel like they themselves have to trust that what is destined is going to materialize. When I get the Five of Cups, it's like, that's what needs letting go of. It's like, clear your energy of the grief, even if that requires a good cry, right? Because what is meant to be will be. But until then, it doesn't serve one to be in this energy. And this is more like sadness as opposed to bitterness, okay? So this is not a bitter person. I just feel like they've felt done wrong because they had high hopes. They had good intentions here, okay? I feel like this place is putting this person in a position to come home to themselves, because whatever this was, it feels like outward. It feels, these expectations are outwardly. This is a relationship, this is a home life, this is a marriage, this is a family. Like, this is family, relationships, companionship, partnership, spiritual connections. This is marriage, the Four of Wands, right? It's like the intentions were very positive, but I don't know why it wasn't reciprocated, right? This person's here. It either wasn't reciprocated, maybe somebody didn't share the same vision, or somebody disappointed this person. I'm hearing in more ways than one, okay? But I feel like this purge, this cleanse is pushing somebody to come home to them, okay? Maybe this was something that had a lot to do with another, and now it's pushing them to come home to them. You could have been past this hump, or you could be here, okay? Nine of Swords. Strength. Nine of Swords is a lot of thoughts, excessive thoughts. For some of you, whoever I'm reading on is still here. These are the kind of thoughts that keep one up at night. Anxieties. I also feel someone doesn't feel comfortable. It's like there's an anxious state. This could be someone with an anxious attachment style. And whatever this is, it took a lot of strength to overcome, or it's taking a lot of strength to overcome this phase, okay? For some of you, this has to do with communication. All right. Maybe someone is nervous to communicate. Nine of Wands. Perseverance. The Sun. Yeah. I feel like despite this state, this person is not giving up on what makes them happy. And I feel like they need to be open to whatever that is. Okay, because some people, they're like, nothing makes me happy unless You know what I mean? And Spirit is like, be a little bit more expansive in what could make you happy and what brings you joy. It's like there are multiple hands on the sun. There are multiple areas of reach that can bring you a state of happiness, even within yourself. And I feel like this person, despite having felt these, I'm hearing nightmarish experiences or disappointments, they're not giving up on what makes them happy, which is really good. Okay? They're not. And that's like falling right under justice is coming. We have the King of Coins. Now, the King of Coins is someone who's very practical, is very stable. To me, this is like husband-like energy. So this person could be that themselves, or this is something that I feel like their justice is coming through a person. Now, I don't know if this is business related or if this is companionship. But there was something this, whoever I'm speaking of, was kind of closed off to. Okay, it's like they didn't see. What did I say about this perspective? It's like, this is what makes me happy. No, we have to open it up a bit because there are more things. And I'm seeing someone's happiness and justice coming through others, or whoever this King of Pentacles is. Okay, but a person kind of denied this. It's kind of what I meant with like a very narrow view. Something was a very narrow view here. Who's this King of Pentacles? This could be the person I'm talking about, or this could be an individual that has something to do with the person's balancing their life out. We have the Hierophant in the reverse with the Strength. Whoa. It's almost like this energy of not going with the status quo. Somebody here could also be severing a contract with a person. Because the Hierophant in the reverse is severing ties that were prior commitments, changing one's belief system, not really looking at things from a traditional mindset anymore. Going against what's expected of them. Something might even be taboo, okay? This could also allude to a lack of faith, but I'm not really feeling that here. To me, this is someone going against what others may be expected of them. I'm getting this vibe of like, my happiness doesn't stay in this box. Like, my happiness is beyond this box. This feels like a box somebody was put in. With Strength, again, it requires courage. Whoever this is not giving up on their happiness. They're not. They're not. But it requires something to someone to go beyond what's expected of them or what they were conditioned to believe. Yeah, it's like that's where this dream can be materialized. And for some of you, it goes beyond just a person. They realize their dream is not in that box. Whatever that box is, for some of you, that box could be, you know, a career path. For some of you, that box could be, you know, a particular religious upbringing, ideologies passed down from your parents. I don't know. If someone's realizing my happiness and how I live my life is beyond this box. You have the Ace of Wands to the Two of Coins. This is someone who's gone back and forth about doing something new. This could also be a creative project or a new avenue that requires a level of bravery to put oneself out there. The Two of Coins is juggling. For some of you, this is someone who is juggling two states of being. It's like this versus that, what I'm used to versus what excites me. It's like someone's gone back and forth on whether or not they should move through a new avenue. The Ace of Wands is passionate, new beginnings. The Two of Coins is I'm not sure. This person has doubted this for a while, okay? That doubt brought a lot of burdens on this person. This is also somebody who feels like they've been in this forever loop. Something was a cycle. I also see somebody who wasn't a believer. Someone's faith in God was questioned at some point. It's like I'm getting somebody that maybe could have been an atheist, or there's a little bit in here of that. I'm just getting a lack of faith in a higher power, okay? That's what I feel. We have the World. Yeah. Whatever a vicious cycle was for someone, it's coming to an end. So if you feel like you've been in this vicious cycle of grief, despair, disappointment with something that you thought could have been it for you, that cycle is coming to a close, okay? But in that cycle coming to a close, you would have come home to yourself, which was, I feel, the point all along. I don't know why I'm feeling that. And from you coming home to yourself, balance will be restored in your surroundings. But there's someone here who shouldn't give up on their happiness. For some of you, again, that happiness is outside of a box or a rigid way of thinking. For some of you, you need to restore your faith for you even to feel good about taking a particular action. It's like, I get that. I get shaky knees in the Two of Pentacles with this Ace due to perhaps a lack of faith. Or because this is outside of what you're used to. It's giving me step outside of your comfort zone. Someone here might have a hard time speaking up about something. The cycle is closing out, and I'm seeing someone doing something differently, it feels, okay? Because the King of Pentacles energy, irrespective of gender, is really someone who's very practical. They are. But the Knight of Cups energy is more extensive of emotion. I see a cycle closing out nonetheless. It's like these days of whatever this state of being was is over. Four of Wands. The Tower. This can tell me one of two things. There is a foundation that has shifted, that is crumbling, and a new foundation that will be established. Because the Ace of Wands can definitely lead to Four of Wands. But the Four of Wands can be a foundation paired with the Tower is one that is crumbling. So I'm getting the vibe of certain expectations. Certain expectations were dashed. You have to be okay with that, okay? Because I'm just getting this energy of the Divine knows you. The Divine knows your heart. God knows your heart. And maybe something that you thought would have been it, or something that you thought you wanted, is maybe not what you need or what's best for you. And for some of you, what you needed at that point in time was to come home to yourself. Because I'm getting somebody who was functioning outside of themselves. It's like you function, but you are not honoring yourself. You function, but you're in a box. You function, but you're unhappy. You're anxious all the time. Okay, so I'm seeing a shift in foundations. This could be a shift in what you felt grounded you. This could be anything. This could be a role you played. This could be a family dynamic. This could be a career path. This could be a relationship. This could be a commitment. It speaks about all that. I'm also getting something that wasn't harmonious. There was no sense of unity in a situation. Because I'm seeing multiple people fall out here, two people, where this was kind of like the expectation versus reality. I'm also getting a social media situation. So this is what people see on social media, but this is what's happening behind the scenes. Something to that effect, okay? Someone could have been in a pretentious situation for some of you. Okay, I got that. It's like social media versus reality. Yeah. This is, again, the divine dismantling what you thought you wanted or needed and giving you what you really need or what is really yours. That's why it's important to forgive and to let things go so that the divine can balance things out in your life. Because when you hold on to things, not only do you let go of you, okay, I'm getting this energy of neglect of oneself, but you also don't wipe the slate clean for new things to come in or for God to move through your life or order your steps. It's like, no, but I need to stay here. No, but I need to be in something. No, but I have to hold on to someone or the expectation of someone to do right by me. They're sorry this time, so that'll change. But there's something where there's a lot of anxieties and a lot of emotional disappointments that took place due to a person holding on to something that maybe felt practical or made sense or was part of a box that someone once upon a time told them would bring them happiness. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of fated events are going to unfold in this season. This is destiny. This is the divine is holding this up. So, yeah. This can go one of two ways. Either someone is preparing themselves for these transitions or someone is going to feel like the rug is being pulled from underneath them. That's what I feel. Yeah, what did I say? Either someone is going to be prepared for these transitions, right? They know it. The fool's journey is a nomad that just goes with the flow. They take a leap of faith. And what did I say? It's like either they go with that or they're going to feel like the rug is being pulled from underneath them, because this is a universal powered new beginning. It's the Fool. We start at ground zero. Either you're ready for that or you're going to feel very uncomfortable in this season. It's like either you're aware that you're going to fall backwards. It's like this person is distracted and they just might fall. Or this person turns around and is like jumps because they're ready. You know, I just see something going one of two ways. But to me, this is something that is happening organically, okay? Hanged Man, whoa. Yeah. Snagged. This is kind of like illustrating what I said. It's like the universe has got this. Something is out of this person's hands. Do you see how this person really can't worm their way out of things? It fell right on top of the Wheel of Fortune. Someone's perspective is changing. Someone's outlook on life is changing. That is also out of anyone else's hands. There's also, I can't do anything about it. My hands are tied kind of vibe here. So there's a lot happening that is out of anyone's hands. This is why. It's like the universe is bringing in justice. This says justice is coming, right? The universe is bringing justice. It's not something that you can do about, nothing that anyone can do about. Some people are happy about that, others not so much, because it doesn't always favor them. Justice doesn't always favor everyone, right? It's like it's either or. This is giving karma or dharma. What side are you on, right? But when I tell you this feels like nobody can do anything about it, nobody can do it. It's destiny unfolding. Some people in this season are going to feel caught up. Again, hands tied. Other people are prepared for a new beginning. Free. The Fool is free. The Hangman, not so much, right? But either way, the scales will be balanced, is what this is giving. The Star, again, a card of fate. I have Pisces, Aquarius, fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. Okay, we have Taurus here as well. Leo was out here strong. This is fate. And I don't know why, but this is bringing me back to someone's desires. Your desires can materialize if you allow the divine to do that for you. I'm getting a very organized person as well. For some of you, you like to micromanage things in your life and it's hard for you to let go. Okay. I'm getting someone who micromanages a lot of stuff. And sometimes the way you micromanage things don't always come to pass, and that makes you very uncomfortable. It's giving light OCD energy, but sometimes you just have to like have a day open where you let the universe surprise you, okay? That's what I'm getting. I also feel like something has tested a person's level of comfort when it comes to uncertainties, because they really don't like not being in control or not having a level of foresight to what's to come. Yeah, I feel that. I just feel discomfort with the uncertainties. But this is bringing me back to a wish coming true. You just have to be open with how it comes to pass. Yeah, this could be indicative of a new start. This could come through an introduction. I really feel someone's wish having to do with another, okay? Now this could be, oh, I really hope that I can do this, or I can start up this company, or I can be in this long-term relationship, or I could have kids, which is so interesting because in my dream was weird. This little girl came up to me and she was like tugging on my dress and she was like, I hear its heartbeat. And I was like, whose heartbeat? She was saying that I was pregnant. And I promise you guys, I am not, okay? I'm not rushing that in my life at all. But in the dream, she was like, oh, I can hear its little heartbeat. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she looked at my belly and then she looked at me like, well, what did you think? I'm telling you, kids are so intuitive. But anyways, for some of you, there's something that you're going to learn through a kid, because pages are children as well. But yeah, I thought it was kind of weird. That's just indicative of new beginnings. When you think of a heartbeat, it's alive, right? Something is alive. It's alive and kicking. It's coming. It's already started. Something's already started. A new beginning has already energetically taken place, okay? There's a difference from the seed versus when something actually has a heartbeat. That means God brought something to life, okay? I hope you understand what I mean, because these dreams are very metaphorical. It's not literal. I can't remember how many pregnancy dreams I've had. Sis ain't pregnant, okay? It's like, but it's all birthing new things, okay? New phases coming into your life. But when she pointed out a heartbeat, tells me that it's already present. It's already, God instilled something to come to pass. It's already alive and kicking is what I'm getting, okay? So, for some of you, you know, maybe you are pregnant. Maybe you are getting pregnant. For some of you, you want that, okay? To each their own. But yeah, I'm hearing sign of life. You're going to get a sign of something that you really, really hope to see come to pass in this lifetime. Show up. And I said that yesterday. I said there's something about this week or the energies to come. You're going to get a sign of something you can look forward to. And for some of you, you really needed that, because I'm getting this energy of faith being restored. What did I say about a lack of faith here? With the star, it's like that's more powerful than someone telling you something, because the Hierophant is like the Pope, right? And I feel like the star is like evidence. It's like, this is a wish. This is like the guiding light. This is, you know. I also get this vibe of somebody maybe fasting, and they're going to get intuitive messages. Anyhow, listen. Relax. Okay. Yeah, I look at this. For me, I speak of mother and child. This is the mom and the child for me. For some of you, you are a single mom who works so hard. Okay. Unbelievable. Some of you, there's something your child said that is going to ring very true. Okay. It's like I'm seeing this kid bring something to her attention. It's like she's kind of relaxed. Like, what are you talking about? It's like, well, listen. Listen to your kids, okay? Listen to your kids. What I find so funny, the Queen of Pentacles is the match to this King of Pentacles. For some of you, it's very important that you have a partner in your life that runs well with your kids. So if your kids pick up on things intuitively, don't dismiss it, okay? Because I know I'm getting this scene of a movie where this mom had like this teenage daughter, and she had weird vibes about the men she was dating, and she always ignored it just to find out at a later date that her daughter was right? So sometimes it's good to listen to your kids or the vibes they pick up on people that you bring in, because some people have rosy colored glasses when it comes to their partners, and it's like, oh, Craig can do no wrong, okay? You just don't like Craig because you always give me a hard time in my dating life. No, some things actually might ring true. So, I mean, I don't know why. Somebody needs to listen to their kids. Getting that a little bit as well, okay? Let's see. Anything else that wants to be added to this story? Very interesting messages here today. Justice again. The Seven of Swords kind of peeked out, because I do feel a lot of people here have, I don't know why, like there are just some things, I just feel someone here, just there's some things that are just so unforgivable. Find it in your heart. I just feel that. It's like, I don't know if it's necessarily resentment, but it's just pain. And I'm just hearing some things are just so unforgivable. Find it. Find it. Even if in forgiveness, you don't need to deal with that person anymore. Just because you forgive doesn't mean you kiss and make up. I feel someone's heaviness. It's like, I can't forgive this. Try. I'm hearing the word disturbed. Some people are disturbed, okay? They're troubled. For some of you, it's an energy working through them. You don't know really. I'm hearing the word disturbed. Someone is disturbed. Maybe someone you've dealt with, you consider a disturbed individual. So mote it be, let it go. And as long as you make sure they don't have room to disturb your peace again. But your justice will come. And I feel like it's more important that that justice is restored on your side. It's not just to sit and wait and rejoice in another person's pains or whatever backlash the universe wants to backhand them. It's about you. Like, think about that for a second. Would you rather have a front row seat to your enemy's downfall, or would you rather have a front row seat to your blessings? Okay, think about that a little bit. Okay. I'd rather have a front row seat to my blessings. Shoot. I don't know about you, but forgive people. Let it go. Okay. Wow. Nice. Yeah, look. This is the burdens card. Someone here put a lot of burdens on someone. They did. And you carried it gracefully, but you don't have to be, you don't have to be strong all the time for everybody else. Like, I don't know what this is that you were carrying, but I see like, when you think of the Fool and the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Wands guy can't go far carrying all these wands. For some of you, there's someone here, this could be a side message, that had a lot to prove in being able to carry the world. But when it comes to this new cycle, you need to lighten the load. I don't know if this is emotional baggage, if this is literal baggage, or other people's baggage. I feel it requires you to lighten the load. This Fool is carrying 1 wand. This one's carrying 10, okay? You can't do this with this. You can't jump holding on to all of this. That's why that forgiveness is kind of for you. Yeah. I'm hearing the word spectators. Somebody could look at you as you transition and get inspired. Yeah, it stops at justice. Okay, that's what I got. Let's get some oracle messages and wrap this one up. I'm hearing this energy of like what I said. It's like when you go sit and try to sit at the front row of your enemy's karma, you might miss your own show of blessings. Okay, so be mindful what you care to entertain. All right, it's time to take action. All right. What's that about? Your commitment is being tested. Someone here, I'm hearing it's go time. I see a very determined face in this round. Very determined. I don't know who this is. When you think of Aries energy, that's very masculine. Nothing will come of this situation. Someone is, wow. Work through your fears. Someone here knows whatever this previous situation was that either kept them in the box. What did I say about that perspective? Okay, it's like they know. Whoever this is that it was in the previous situation knows nothing will come of it. Either nothing will grow from it, which is why they need to zoom out. You could be a man or a woman dealing with this, okay? Again, my readings aren't gender specific. It's like this little box is too tiny. Nothing will come of it. There's unhappiness here. It's dry. Nothing can grow here. So zoom out. It's time to expand your horizons. You know nothing will come of it. Even if it goes against the status quo, whatever the heck that was that you felt. Because I'm just hearing a one-trick pony. Somebody who could have been dealing with a one-trick pony, but it's like you were entertaining it anyway. So, whatever it is, whether in work or love, okay? Or life. And it's time to take action away from that. Someone here knows. And maybe in forgiving whatever that was, that you know nothing will come of, you can release yourself. Because whatever it is, it's like you can't go with this baggage. It won't serve you. You could spill that ick into, sweet waters. You could move through your bitterness of the past with new people. And it won't serve you. That's why the divine is like, we don't want you to bring the baggage of the past and new things and good things for you. You might screw it up, right? Release it. Your justice will come. And that comes through blessings. It's like, look forward to the blessings, not necessarily seeing your enemy. Yo, some of y'all. Y'all, I heard something. Some of y'all, you guys went through a lot. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a download about someone, a friend of mine. You don't need front row seats to your enemy's downfall. Let it go. Don't do it. You're going to miss out on your own front row seat to your blessings. You need to take action towards those things. Okay? Take action towards those things. It's time to take action because nothing will come of the situation. And for a lot of you, balance won't happen if you stick around. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Karma and dharma won't work out when you stick around. That's what I'm feeling. There's something you can't stick around for. I don't know who this is for. Go towards what you know in your heart will restore balance for you, but you can't do that unless you let go of the past. Work through your fears. Confidence is your key to success, okay? I got this random hit of somebody who just like, yo, they really feel a ways when it comes to a particular enemy of theirs. It's like, no, don't even go there. You're not them. Don't stoop to their level. Don't you dare. Don't you dare now. Sit down. I want a front row seat to your blessings. Never mind your enemy. They're not invited. We have worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Who is in this energy? There's something in this message that I'm talking to directly to you. Okay? I'm talking directly to you. That's so loud too. Someone's on the phone. Someone's worried about either a phone call. Because I saw that earlier when this card first came out. It says somebody could be worried about communication. Either you're worried to communicate or you're worried about receiving the communication. For some of you, you need to take action and either reach out to somebody. There's something you know you got to do. And for others of you, you need to stop worrying about receiving a particular conversation or something like that. It doesn't change anything. Worrying about it doesn't change anything. Doing something about it does. Okay? And if you've tried and it wasn't reciprocated, or if you tried and the person shut you down, just be happy that you've outruled that option. Because I'm telling you, there's someone here, I don't know if it's communication, but someone's worried. And it says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Let's say you really want something, right? You really want a job, or you really want to be with someone, and you communicated, okay? If they said no, then you know, okay, that is not it. At least you'll free yourself of wondering. You know, I'm just seeing somebody worried, and it's like, it's not changing anything. It's not changing anything. It's not. If you took action on it, be happy you had the bravery to do that. And if it didn't work out, be happy that, you know, God's rejection is God's protection. It wasn't, that avenue isn't it. Be okay with that. Be okay with that. Because I'm seeing somebody like worried. Hella worried. It ain't changing nothing. It's just stressing you out. Okay. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. This is a camel in the desert or something. Like, I saw that. Wounded warrior. Keep going. Persevere. Yeah, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Somebody could be worried about an ending. They could be worried something is done. You don't know unless you find out, or if it's done, stop living in denial and move forward. It's just one of the two. If it's done, don't be in denial, move forward. If you don't know, figure it out and move forward. But worrying doesn't change things. For some of you, something is done, and a person is in denial of it. For others of you, they don't know, but they're too worried to find out because they're scared it is. However the coin flips, figure it out, find peace. I'm also getting a weird energy of someone passing on. I don't know why. Somebody could be worried about someone's passing. An enemy could have passed. Something like that. Because I felt it. I was like, I heard it, and then I didn't want to repeat it. It has something to do with an enemy and one's in a casket. That's what I heard. Okay? And I was like, I'm not going to say that. That's weird. That's why I got that weird hit. Like, you don't need to stick around for that. For some of you, there are a lot of things happening that are unexplainable. But you have to accept that endings are merely beginnings. There's a transition happening, and you can't take the baggage of the past with you. Bury the hatchet. Let it go. Okay? Having this at the bottom. I use my intuition in all aspects of life and decision. Ask yourself, is there potential in something or not? If you know nothing will come of a situation and you've tried every which way to fix, to shift, to repair, and you know nothing will come of the situation, you know it's a dead end. Does something have potential for your sense of happiness, even if it's outside of the box? If so, take action. It's really that simple. Someone here was split. They were a very indecisive person. They were in the Two of Coins for a while. If you know something time and time again has proven to you that it's a dead end, let it go. And if you know something has potential, pursue it. Okay? That's what I have for you. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.